maybe making connections, maybe catching up with people. They know a lot of people are hanging out on Twitter, some of them sharing, I'm eating a sandwich, but some of them are sharing really important industry links. And Google wants to not be left out. What if people start going to Twitter or Facebook and searching for things and not going to Google to search for things? That would be a very bad situation for Google. So anyway, I've been seeing, I don't know about you, but a lot more businesses, even just on TV commercials, billboards, posters, incorporating find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Maybe it's just because I'm hypersensitive to it, but I am seeing a lot of businesses, whether large or small, even if you look at like local commercials, a lot of them are saying, we're on Facebook. Or Rise Pizza here in Charlottesville, I see they have little note right by their register that says, if you're a Facebook fan, you might be able to have a discount today, and they'll list their discount. Foursquare, Starbucks is starting to do this on Foursquare, where you can potentially get like a 10% discount off of their Frappuccinos if you're the mayor on Foursquare. Now, we'll go over this with questions, but anyway, I do see a lot more businesses embracing social media. A lot of their customers are on social media, so they're not going to let them be ignored. They want to reach out to their customers wherever they can, and right now that's on social. So on the left there are kind of just some suggested social networks that I think businesses should have and should be checking out at least. The big problem that I see with the industry now is just companies not having the resources to manage these profiles. So, although it would be great to have a Facebook account, what if people keep writing us, comments or wanting to connect with us, and we don't have anybody to go back and accept their friendships, write back on their comments, put content on there on a daily basis? Which is why syncing updates is sometimes a great thing. Sometimes it's kind of pointless, but for example, on our blog and on our Facebook page, we are all running all over the place, super busy with what we're doing to begin with. So we send our RSS feed of our blog to our Facebook page automatically. That's not really our target audience anyway, so it's kind of okay that it's just kind of our blog posts and getting it out there if people want to read them or see them or whatnot. But it works for some situations, but for other situations, for a very consumer-based product, Skittles, they might want to have a real person. They should have more than one real person dedicated to their Facebook wall to be putting out content, to be talking with fans, to be, sharing all the good, I don't know, Skittles coupons. I don't know if I've ever seen a Skittle coupon, but things like that on a daily basis. They should not have just robot feed in their blog posts. No, they should have a real person. But for B2B, business to business kind of stuff, it might work. So, YouTube, Flickr, you guys probably spend a lot of time on YouTube and whatnot, looking at crazy videos of silly things, but sometimes there's educational, good content out there too. So overall, I see the process of social media being incorporated everywhere. Some companies, like Starbucks, are already at that level where they're offering Foursquare discounts. But some companies are like, well, we have this fan page. I don't really know what to do with it, but we have a fan page. Become our fan. So there's obviously very different levels of how people are engaging with social media right now. But for me, and for the people who live in the social media world per se on a daily basis, clients like TweetDeck and Hootsuite and Seismic are really, really important. I live on TweetDeck and Outlook. But I'm in my browser in Chrome all day, but TweetDeck is a software that you can download that allows you to monitor Twitter accounts. I have probably 3 or 4 different Twitter accounts synced up with it right now, My Buzz account, my LinkedIn profile, my Facebook profile, the Search Mojo Facebook profile, the Social Media Charlottesville Facebook profile, I don't know. Basically, this program is kind of just a stream of columns of information and of people talking. I have probably 17 columns. I have a wide screen, thank goodness. But you're able to monitor certain terms. You're able to form different groups or columns. For example, I have a clients column, so I can see what my clients are talking about, so that I can be like, you should probably add new blog post in front of your blog post tweets. Because otherwise people are just going to, I might not be that interested in that. You know, just to give them tips and to survey what they're doing on a daily basis. Make sure that they actually are tweeting. Please share your links, please. So watching, making sure my clients are taking our advice and tweeting. Following industry professionals so that I can learn from them, see the latest news. Twitter is where I find my latest news. For sure. Like, no doubt about it, my searching on Google has decreased because I'm on Twitter all the time. Which is why Google is slightly afraid, which is why there's now a deal between Twitter and Google. So, I use TweetDeck to update my statuses on everything. So for someone who's doing this for a corporation or, you know, managing this for a company or multiple clients, I don't manage, I monitor for my clients. So that's kind of, there's a difference there. So I'm only actually updating statuses for me personally and for Search Mojo. I'm not updating my clients' statuses because I don't, sometimes I'm not well versed enough in what they actually do. Some of our clients are very high tech and I have no idea what their products actually do. I would not be able to talk about them on a daily basis. So that's up to them to post their own topics. But like I said, if you had one new blog post with something like TweetDeck, you could send it to your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Buzz, everything all at once and be done with it. Instead of going back and forth between and updating. So I also find advertising on social media platforms to be becoming more popular. I also manage Facebook ads, so those ads that come up on the right-hand side that are sometimes completely not relevant to you.